Boom. So, to continue my Batman thing, I've been following this guide, and since I watched a video on Origins, watching all cutscenes and whatnot, and I'm not going to be completing it, I might as well just skip on. But next is a mobile game that just I can't play. It's down, yeah. It's no longer available to download, and the servers just shut down. So I found a video that we could watch up until this point because he talks about city lockdown as well.
Madhouse, Batman! I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously!
You cannot win. I, Hugo Strange, am your successor.
When the mugger or the thief stops to think twice, that is fear. That is what I am.
You were there at the beginning. And now, you get to see how it ends.
The Batman Arkham series has some of the best world building in a large gaming IP. Besides free-flow combat, voice acting, visuals, stealth, detective vision, character designs, map, story, gadgets, level design, traversal, and puzzles, the lore of the Arkham series has been one of the best crafted and executed when it comes to Batman media. Rocksteady and WB Montreal did an amazing job crafting the Arkhamverse through a plethora of different storytelling methods. Sometimes other creatives and studios come along in order to expand the Arkhamverse in their own unique ways. In this particular case, it's the Arkham mobile games that play with the lore in the most interesting ways. So let's briefly look at these mobile games and how they changed up the traditional Arkham formula and how they tied to the grander narrative of the Arkham series.
This is the Scarecrow. Play Batman Arkham Underworld, or I will see you in your dreams.
Batman Arkham Underworld was a top-down strategy game developed by Turbine Inc., who, if you don't know, were responsible for the development of several MMORPGs. Arkham Underworld was released in 2016 for mobile platforms like iOS and Android, and as a result, the visuals and gameplay are what you'd expect from a mobile title. Besides the busy visuals, the gameplay was the main selling point of the title. The game revolved around a new crime boss coming to Gotham City, who is the player character, and rising up the ranks of the criminal underworld. Your job is to control territory within Gotham City and steal territory from Carmine Falcone with the help of many of Gotham's famous villains. During your journey to take over Gotham, you'd make enemies with Batman, the GCPD, and Carmine Falcone, who all try to stop you in their own ways. Gameplay-wise, the game looked pretty similar to other titles of this type. You guide several goons and villains through different environments and complete different tasks, making use of each character's special abilities to get the job done. Sometimes Batman would appear during gameplay, and he served as a sort of mini-boss, and it was up to you to get rid of him with perfectly timed special maneuvers. Nothing groundbreaking in terms of gameplay, but for a free-to-play mobile game, it's competent. In terms of story, the game is set years before the events of Arkham Asylum, if the game is any indication. In this period of time, Batman is supposedly still in his early years, trying to establish his legend within Gotham City and gaining the trust of the GCPD, who are still wary of his presence, despite it being several years after the events of Arkham Origins.
I think this story takes place at an interesting time.
This is obsessive, even for you, Edward.
It's a period that I haven't recorded before in anything I've been working on.
If you want to live like a beast, Wayland, you can do it in a cage at Arkham.
He's just establishing his credibility with the police, who he's going to have to work with for the rest of his career.
You're going to pay for what you've done to these people, Scarecrow.
According to the lore details, the game is set before Harvey Dent has become Two-Face, and he's currently
Okay.
waging war against the Gotham mob, particularly Carmine Falcone, who's still the top criminal kingpin within Gotham City, and who the player character tries to take down.
I'm Amanda Waller, director of Argus. Normally I don't waste my time on common street thugs like you. I'm aware that you've been working with Harley Quinn and the other supervillains.
Amanda Waller also comes to Gotham City in order to capture a plethora of criminals, as she's trying to reform Task Force X. In the story,
Okay.
Amanda Waller is also trying to create a new form of Venom for Bane. With the help of the character Professor Milo, we managed to create this new form of Venom and use it to help Bane break out of Blackgate Prison. It's heavily implied that the form we see him take in Asylum and City is thanks to this new form of Venom our character helps him create. To put the narrative simply,
well, I guess
Arkham
spoilers.
Underworld explores an early year version of Batman trying to stop a major crime war within Gotham City. Our player character is one of these figures trying to dethrone Carmine Falcone and become the next big crime lord, and with the help of several villains, we start taking control of the city at an unprecedented rate. In the final storyline in the game, before its eventual shutdown, we break Bane and several criminals out of Blackgate Prison, bringing Gotham into chaos. Our goal is to make
Okay, it looks like
Batman
there are
weak and then
cutscenes.
finally take him out when he's out of energy. Now, if we're such a big deal, if we've caused so much chaos in Gotham, and if criminals look up to us so much, to the point where even the Riddler respects us, why is our character not present in other games? Well, obviously it's because the game is no way canon. Every event we see take place is completely disconnected from the mainline Arkham series, simply because of the ambiguity surrounding the player character. If it weren't for our existence, we could have reasonably placed the events of this game within the Arkham series. Anyways, Arkham Underworld is an interesting look into possible events within Batman's past, but unfortunately, it's more than likely that these said events never took place at all.
We've had several reports from Arkham.
Okay, well, I don't think that's the case. What's this called again? Arkham Underworld? Surely, there's gotta be one, right? It's Asylum, City, Origins, yeah. I'm just looking at this one, yeah. No. Fuck, man. Oh, I guess we could watch the official trailer.
Who dares to challenge my intellect?
Yeah, that looks like such a shit game to play.
We ready to get this party started?
There is probably like an emulation out there that I could play it, but I'm just not gonna waste my time with it. It looks so shit.
Not even you.
Yeah, that looks so shit. Well, that was Arkham Underworld. I mean, can't play it because it's fucking no longer a thing, but yeah.